Hi guys! Jake and Marisa back again for more live reactions to Power Rangers Dino Charge. And joyous holidays, because it's apparently the holiday season according to Nickelodeon.
Oh, well, tomorrow is Hanukkah.
Tomorrow is the first night of Hanukkah. Although by the time that we release this, it'll probably be like
Yesterday.
the third night.
Or further, yeah.
Well, because I haven't released the, as of this recording, I haven't released Wishing for a Hero yet.
Right, but that's going out tomorrow on the first
that
night.
one's going out tomorrow on the first night of Hanukkah, so this
So
one will probably be
the
like the third night.
of Hanukkah.
Yeah, exactly.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Yes, we are decked out for the holidays. We each got our own Santa hats. I even got with a little Power Ruby on there. Yes, this is for when Dan Romano of Morphin Origins made the original Phantom Ranger costume that we first used in the big reveal.
There are two of them.
Yes, he made the first one for the big reveal, and then I made the stunt version that we've been using for all the fights. He made me a bunch of these little Power Rubies, so I still use those in the stunt version as well as the original version. So thank you again, Dan.
Yo. But in the stunt version, they're held on with a little bit of duct tape.
I hope that it's true.
Whereas Dan's are made of Velcro.
Yes, he has a little Velcro patch.
Which is how come it's stuck to Jake's hat.
Yeah.
He actually found it like this.
Yeah, I don't exactly know how it got on here. Maybe it was from the Winter Trilogy. That was some wacky times. I actually showed my AP Physics students Trickster Treat the other day.
The full-length Trickster Treat, or the one where I go...
No.
Catatonia.
I showed them the beginning one day. I showed them the latter half of it another day for the full episode.
Oh, jeez.
And yeah, I realize more and more how so many of our once you get past episode 40, or even before that, once you get past episode 32.
It's not new user friendly.
It's so confusing for anyone new
with
your
this. Physics students.
Oh, they still enjoyed it because it's wacky goodness. But they're like, I enjoyed it. I didn't really understand it, but I enjoyed it.
Choo choo.
No, that was
ancient history.
Yeah, that was 68. A whole 24 episodes later. Craziness, huh?
Weird stuff happens when you get a wildcat on your
I'm thinking one thing I should probably do, maybe for year 3, is work on some summary videos, just to catch people up and be like, all right, guys, so here's what happened in year 0. Here's what happened in the winter season of year 1.
Year 1, yeah.
Yeah, and just break it down from there.
Based on my color palettes here.
Yes.
Looks like the closest thing I have to an Energem color is actually the pink.
Oh, interesting.
Or doing red again. But I just did a red helmet.
This is true.
Marisa
wants to do some more drawings.
None of these blues match the blue.
Yeah.
Nor do any of these greens match the green.
Right, because they're all more pastel-y.
Yeah, and also just more gray-y.
Yes. It's always graphite.
Yeah, but the gray...
It's still not as graphite gray.
Well, it's not graphite gray, and it's also trying to die on me.
You could try black.
I'm not drawing the black Energem.
Okay.
I hate the black marker. It intimidates me.
But yeah, I'm thinking something like that would be good for people to get caught up on all the different plot developments.
You know
for
who
each season.
did that for a while?
Who?
Lost.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting up in that level.
Yeah.
I'm in that range for complexity, I think, at this point, just with all the back references and forward references and whatnot. But yeah, just release one little video per season. The Winter Trilogy one should be pretty short. That one would just be 3 episodes. But that way people would know where they can jump in or try and remember what happened when, things like that. I don't know when I'll have time for it. Hopefully I'll have time for it. But I'd like to do that at some point. Get people caught up.
There's so much stuff you want to do that you're not sure when you're going to have time for.
Yeah. Yeah. Big thing I definitely want to hype up is when I finally... When we're getting close to... When we get close to releasing the Year 2 finale, I'm definitely going to start hyping that up again. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, well, everybody's already waiting on that one.
Well, I know. It's been a long time coming. I've been hyping that one for like a year and a half.
Yeah, they're going to start getting...
2 years, probably.
Hype fatigue.
Yes.
Maybe I like.
Well, that's why I haven't been hyping it quite so much for a while, because I knew I was taking a break. But by the end of this month, I think I got a good shot, because I'm gonna have like 3 weeks off. So by the end of this month, I'm hoping on getting it out, and then maybe I can work on getting the Year 3 finale out in time for New Year's. That would be perfect if I could.
It's kind of an Energem shape.
A little bit, yeah. Anywho.
I need some reference.
Probably enough yammering. You ready for some Power Rangers?
Yeah. Did
there we
this not
go.
tell you that?
Yes. Time for the Power Rangers Dino Charge Christmas special, or holiday special. But it is a Christmas special because it is Race to Rescue Christmas.
Race to Rescue Christmas. That makes it quite explicitly a Christmas special.
Ready and go! With the Power Rangers. Hello, little 8-bit astronaut. That astronaut is lost out in space. Oh, but he found a nice little ring of other astronauts. That's nice. Hey, Power Rangers! I don't think you're going to get the Energems, dude. Well, he does have the purple Energem now.
Yeah, he does.
I wonder where this episode will fall within continuity. It's a bomb! I wonder where this episode will fall within continuity. Yeah. Because I was really pleasantly surprised that their Halloween episode was actually, like, within continuity. That was
It was, but it wasn't within continuity at the location
at the time of their initial release. But the second time around, it was good. Hey, Santa. What? Sandra, what are you doing?
Sitting on Santa's lap.
Really? You cut to the head of the line? Wow. This is... Wow. What? He knows Poisandra?
She's on the naughty list.
What the... What is happening? Why do you have a computer that can take clips of... Are you the real Santa Claus? What is going on?
It's a clip show.
But somehow he has clips of what Poisandra was doing 65 million years ago.
You've been naughty, Poisandra. No presents for you.
Really? What? Why are you bothering with this, wrench? You're stealing Santa's computer?
I hear that every day!
What were you doing 20 years ago, Santa?
We'll send a tech. Send them soon. I can't do my job without my computer.
Has Santa always had a computer? Like, what? I have some serious questions now about this Santa. I'm also curious if it's supposed to be the same Santa as Wishing for a White Ranger. No. Yeah.
Wait, Santa's been pushing for a White Ranger?
No, there was a... The White Ranger...
I'm sorry, the only White Ranger I know is...
No, this was the Mighty Morphin special. Mighty Morphin Season 3.
Was this the one where Alpha kidnapped children?
No, that's Alpha's Magical Christmas. That was a video exclusive. Dino Charge all together. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Power Rangers, Power Rangers, Power Rangers, Dino Charge. Bada boom. No, Wishing for a White Ranger was when they had to go to the North Pole to save Santa from Rito and Goldar. Ooh. Hey, they're enjoying their Christmas dinner. Chiplin and Mark Litton.
Maybe we should save it for...
Nope, not saving it. Oh.
Or maybe not.
Nope. Chase is away,
Perhaps he's gone home to New Zealand to be with his family for the holiday.
as he said he would.
It was the first time we met, remember?
Right. You just had to get a pic of you in that dinosaur mouth.
Wow. Wow.
It's a clip show.
Yeah, I know, but that was a nice little continuity nod in that, like, they actually referenced a picture that was actually taken. That's downright unusual.
I think it's some kind of lab.
Like, for a clip show.
Miss Morgan, Coda, and Chase. Where is Chase anyway?
What do you mean, where is he? Shouldn't he be in New Zealand? What's he doing back?
Merry Christmas.
Chase, why are you not in New Zealand?
You are cutting it pretty close. We have to get you to the airport if you want to
Okay.
get home in time for Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, I just had to pick up a few last-minute gifts.
Records?
Thank you. To see my mom. And thank you, my little sister.
Why are you leaving? What day of the week is this?
Come on, all right.
Is it?
Christmas Day.
Me, I'm not calling.
Don't, that was a good one. Don't look at me. I'm not
Wait,
calling.
what's happening?
This is an emergency call to the Power Rangers Santa Claus.
Santa!
The Santa? Really? Santa? Who is Santa? Did you get my list?
Of course, Chase, but this year, no one may get any presents. Well, Sandra stole my computer. Now I can't tell which kids are naughty and which kids are nice. Who do I give presents to? Unless I get my computer back, well, I'll have to cancel Christmas.
What? No, Santa, that can't happen. You can count on us, St. Nicholas.
Thank you, Rangers.
Oh my god.
I don't know how to cope with this.
Oh wow.
Somehow we'll get you home to New Zealand.
I'm just blown away by all this. This is also the this is also the first time since Mighty Morphin. I'm Dreaming of a White Ranger. That was it. I'm Dreaming of a White Ranger. It's the season 3 special, and it's also now we're seeing him being naughty. Santa is disturbingly omniscient. This is also that same computer
Yes,
voice.
you are.
As-
You are definitely naughty.
I'll destroy his computer.
Why?
Seems to know a lot. It might even show us the location of the Ranger base. We
That's a good point.
we could get the best present of all. A Ranger base full of their inner fans.
That's pretty rational thinking there, actually.
Good job,
But
Boy
at the
Santa.
same time, it's like, wow.
We will be singing and
I gotta give kudos. They're being very creative with these clip shows.
gifting grannies.
Like, it's not just a, hey, remember that. It's like,
Wouldn't
hey,
they need, like, a ranger to scan with the computer or something?
maybe? I don't know. I don't know how these things work. I'm not Santa's IT guy. But no, one thing I find interesting is that this is the first holiday special since Dreaming of a White Ranger to actually be premiered before the finale came around. And oddly enough, it's once again with Santa having to ask the Power Rangers for help. Because well, in that case, it was Rito and Goldar had hijacked his workshop and were forcing the elves to make toys for Lord Zed. That one was a little bit of an odd case in that
What kind of toys exactly did Lord
They-
Zed want made?
that's the thing. They were called hypnospins. They were basically dreidels. Lord Zed
Hijack Christmas to make dreidels.
hijacked Christmas to make evil dreidels. Which is the second incident of evidence that Lord Zed is supposed to be Jewish. Considering he also did the whole breaking of the glass at the wedding. I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about that either.
I mean, I'd probably be more bothered by it if it weren't for the fact that the show was owned and run by Haim Saban, who, you know,
He's also Jewish.
yeah, like that would be if it was not.
If Goys were making it,
That would be really uncomfortable.
yeah.
But at least this one doesn't have that weird little sort of undercurrent. At least so far. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised at that. In this case, Santa actually, the real Santa was available for lap sittings. That's rather.
That is unusual. I mean, almost every kid knows mall Santa's not really Santa.
Yeah, they're just supposed to be agents of Santa generally.
They work for Santa, but they're not Santa himself, because he can't be in multiple places at once.
Yeah.
And as you know, there's multiple mall Santas.
Yes.
Most of them are fake Santas.
I don't know. If anyone could exempt the poly-exclusion principle, it would probably be Santa. Or no, that wouldn't be poly-exclusion. Poly-exclusion would be two objects in the same place at the same time. Inverse that. You know what I mean. Riley. Nice. Hey, Puzzler. Those marbles were so weird.
I don't know what the hell was supposed to be up with that.
That was strange.
Oh my goodness.
Wait. Yes? What?
My colorless blender is really trying to die on me here.
Nice. This is adorable. Hey, pods.
They haven't left. We better find Santa's computer fast, or I'm not gonna make it to the airport on time.
I love how they're just rolling with this.
This way.
It's pretty fantastic.
Well, you had better find it fast, or he's not going to get home in time.
This is true. I mean, just rolling with the whole Santa thing. Like Santa and his computer. Whee! I feel like blowing things up is probably less on the nice list, but you'll probably say it's on the nice list anyway.
Impersonating a prince is on the good list?
Yeah. Oh yeah, fraud is very nice.
What's your name? What's your specialty?
Where did you study?
Ever since the Princess saw my sketches, I'm going to New York next week.
How did you not recognize her, dude?
Thanks.
Frankie, are you nice?
No, Frankie
you
is
not?
very naughty.
Yeah?
This is
Oh,
Frankie.
Chase is home in New Zealand. I would laugh so hard if I saw it snowing there.
Has been stolen. This means no one will receive Christmas presents. Children everywhere are heartbroken.
It's okay. I don't care about the presents, Mom. I'm already getting one of them for Christmas.
Chase is coming home.
Chase is coming home.
You're not going to get either of those things if they don't find the computer. No dying, Jacob.
How does this newsman know that Santa's computer has been so... That's New Zealand newsman... That New Zealand news team is amazing, just saying. That is an amazing New Zealand news team. Hey, Frankie. Here you go. Hubcap explodes. There we go, him saving the little boy, of course.
Doctor, I'll get him to a hospital. Blue Ranger.
And of course, the Blue Ranger nice image would be Kodo with his shirt ripped off. And here's Chase saving the kitty cat. Kitty cat in a stroller, because Frankie.
Because she's a weird lady.
Is that what you would like for Christmas? Would you like a stroller? Great. Yep. That spiral drill thing is pretty crazy.
Yes.
Also, I feel like drilling straight down through the tablet wasn't necessarily the best course of action. You probably could have drilled through the ground next to the tablet. And then maybe not, risked drilling through them.
Yes.
I already have Blue Ranger.
Nice. This is so adorable.
Collected one moment that revealed where the Ranger base is.
This is taking too long. The Rangers will be on to us soon.
The Rangers are already on to you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Come on, you bolt head. 2 Rangers to go. Where now?
Do you smell something, Koda?
We go this way.
Yes.
How you do that, Mitch? Yeah, I don't smell anything. Me either. I see Curio. After him.
That's great. That is great.
Oh, you are not gonna make me miss this with my family. It's morphing time.
There we go.
Dino Charge. Ready. Unleash the power. You want a piece of me, salad heads?
Salad heads?
Their heads are a little odd looking.
Okay, but salad?
We have to find their base now. Okay. Here
Get salad.
I wonder why Fury had a different sword in the past.
Don't ask too many questions.
Are you okay?
It's Ivan. Hey, I'm the hot shot. Tara Saber.
Hey, Frankie.
Wow.
You better watch your backs.
Good riddance.
Ivan, what was your
Oh, and of course. Oh, interesting.
Every night asks for. Help a damsel in distress.
Well, we definitely know that this takes place after the
Thanks, Ivan. You're my knight in shining armor.
after the episode we just watched
True.
with the wishingness.
Nice.
You know, one of the things that's great,
What?
the fact that we actually have good, solid examples of them being nice. Like, we don't always get those examples with some Ranger teams. Like,
Operation Overdrive.
yeah. Like, of them actually doing good deeds for others and whatnot. We don't always get that.
If you think surely the Red Ranger would reveal their hideout, why didn't you surely start with the freaking Red Ranger?
That's a good question. There we go.
What else has he got?
But yeah, they really are just like a collection of do-gooders, which is great.
Let me have a turn. I'll find their base in no time. Hey, Mimics! Here's what I think of you stealing that
Oh, naughty and nice computer.
Something the Power Rangers would let slide. In here. Hurry. Get the computer back.
Now this is interesting.
Oh no.
Oh, cool. Quick! They have to be in here somewhere.
That dinosaur head looks familiar.
Oh my. Oh my, Frankie. What's gonna happen? Are they gonna find the base? What do you think? He contributes nothing to the conversation.
Sounds about right.
He's a good boy.
He's scared? It was a dream. I mean, you're a dream. I mean, in your dream. Together, they
Oh,
take on the bad
what am I? What is this new show? Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir. Interesting. Gingerbread kids fighting with candy canes because I guess it's that kind of. Hey, Popples! Remember Popples?
Holy, they're back.
Yeah, they don't look like Popples anymore.
No, but they're still clearly Popples because they pop into
Okay,
their own
yeah.
bellies.
They look very strange.
And they have, I mean, that's the definition of a Popple.
True. Well, I had one back when I was a kid.
I had 3.
Mine turned into a basketball.
Fresh bit for kids' meals.
He was
Mine
orange.
just turned into regular Popples.
Yeah.
They were not, they were not boys-themed Popples.
You can see Star Wars: The Force Awakens in theaters December 18th. This film is not yet rated.
Yeah, this is some
Meet your new pet turtles. They swim in
very
water and
entertaining
walk on land.
stuff.
These little turtles love to explore and play in their very
But yeah, this is
little life pets, little turtles.
like both of these clip shows have actually been like fairly intelligent and creative about the way that they use their clips. Like
I do the best I
in
can,
this case,
but I am not a teacher.
the clips are being used in an attempt to discover the Rangers base.
Found ABC Mouse. I was really.
And we know the importance of this next clip because we had just seen it earlier on Tyler's phone.
So how did you work with her? I was like, is
It's pretty clever.
called ABC Mouse? We put her on there.
And then last time we had the whole thing with the with using the clips to try and determine who was an imposter, which was pretty cool. Even if the clips really had nothing to do with how you would determine whether or not someone was an imposter. Especially Chase's clip with the toxic gas charger. That was really weird. But yeah, there's a lot more effort in these holiday specials than in the last few holiday specials. Although I don't know, hon. How do you think this one matches up so far to our last Christmas special? You remember the last Christmas special? You remember what the last Christmas special was?
I think my brain may have just died.
That doesn't answer my question. Did you hear my question?
Yes, the last Christmas special.
You remember what it was?
No, I do not.
Help you with tonight's concert? Sure. We just need to rehearse a bit.
We love you, Robo Santa.
No, for sake.
Let's rearrange the
Yeah.
theme.
Robo Night Before Christmas was
New pop star theme from Lego Friends.
very strange.
You can make your own music with the Music Maker.
I
Remember to ask your parents first. Next week.
I have to admit, when I see previews for some of when I see like the little description blurbs for some of these Christmas specials, I don't entirely believe that they're real until I actually see the episode. Like Robo Knight getting sent to Africa, I did not believe that was actually going to be a thing until I saw it. And then this is the Rangers need to rescue Santa Claus's computer, which is pretty wacky craziness.
Oh, so you saw this description as well?
Well, I saw it when I went to click on it. I'm like, wait, what? Computer? I must have misread that. See what happens.
Oh no! We were so close. This way.
All I got was a stinking selfie.
Yep.
Hey,
Interesting train yard.
this computer. And
Sneaky.
We can't let him get away. Let's go, Ivan.
Red Ranger. Nice.
That did not seem like a relevant clip to his nicitude. Wait, you have the computer. Why are you still chasing him?
We've got a present for you.
I don't deserve a present. I've been naughty, haven't I? Give it to him.
Ah, spike ball.
Dino Saber. Dino Charge Morpher. Combine.
Oh my.
Final.
Oh well. You're gone. What? What? Wait, what? What? You were not looking, were you?
No.
You did not see Ho Ho Magna Beam just now, did you?
I heard it.
Yeah, but you didn't see it.
Was it green and red or something?
It was Sledge wearing a Santa hat. You missed that. You missed Sledge in a Santa hat. Sledge was in a Santa hat. Christmas Club.
That guy's pretty strong.
This is, I think, the first time they've had a major fight against a spike ball.
Tyler, kindly lend me the Ankylosaur and we can finish this rogue.
Nice.
Correct. Summon your Stegosaur. Dino Charger. Ready. Summon Stegosaur.
Hey, Stego.
Disconnected. Join the terror.
We don't see you much anymore.
Activate Terror Charge Megasaur. Ankylo formation.
Oh my.
Ankylosaur, Hammer Punch.
I think laughing over Santa contacting the Rangers just like killed my lungs. It's that time of year. Stego Saber. Yeah, it's not a great gift. That's not really a great gift.
The kind you get for being evil?
Yeah, I guess so.
Get presents and she's go home. I can't. It's too late.
Oh.
I've missed the plane. And I don't have, you know, a Zord or something. That
How
can
are they getting chased there? Is Santa gonna drop Chase off?
Yeah, I have a feeling that Santa is in fact going to drop Chase off at his sled.
But why?
Well, is it?
Here to work.
Aw. Except he'll get there. Because reasons.
So we do it? Do we say Christmas?
Take a look for yourself.
It's confirmed that Santa has been spotted on 5 continents. Children around the world be happy once more.
I love that the headline Christmas saved.
I'm the worst brother. Again.
Chloe knew the sacrifices you make. It would only confirm what
You'll get there somehow. I don't know what they're gonna do.
has the best brother in the world.
Hey Santa. He can fit on the slide.
You made a big sacrifice today for the sake of others. That is the Christmas spirit.
Yes.
I have one faraway place left for the presents.
New Zealand? Do you want to ride?
This is adorable.
I get to ride on Santa's sleigh. How cool is that?
That is pretty cool, man.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Rangers.
Merry Christmas, Jay! Oh, Santa!
Oh, interesting.
Oh. What did Chase get us anyway?
That's right, they didn't get a chance to open up their gifts. Those look like records or something. Oh, oh, oh. Photos? Wait, it's a puzzle.
I don't understand.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh,
Wait,
huh?
come here.
That's cute. I find it kind of amazing how they really built up to this episode. Nice.
Oh, there's a piece missing.
Here.
Aw, Keeper got a gift too. Aw,
Chase made this for us.
that's nice.
What it say? Merry Christmas.
That's one of the best gifts ever.
Aw. Being together.
Chase,
Merry Christmas, Chloe.
I knew you'd come.
Ho, ho, ho. Told you.
Nice. Nice. I do like how Santa is just accepted as a part of the Power Rangers universe.
Always.
I'm sorry.
Always
it's when I get
was
to
on Simon ripping the guts out of a teddy
It's
bear.
when I manage to get to the
So,
thing.
during the course of this episode, I've drawn a pink Energem.
Hey, there we go.
Yet another picture for us to post on the internet after the episode airs.
That was adorable and ridiculous and adorable.
It's a pink Energem.
It is a pink Energem.
I drew a pink Energem.
Also, yeah, no one questions if Santa... I don't think I can't remember any time that anyone has ever questioned whether or not Santa is real in the Power Rangers universe. It's just accepted, like, hey, Santa's calling. Whoa,
Wow.
cool.
Cool. Santa's calling.
I feel it would be like, hey, the president's calling. It's like that reaction, not hey, a fictional creature is calling us or something.
Yeah, the Easter Bunny's calling. Say what? What you want?
I don't know. We've never addressed the Easter Bunny. I don't even know if Easter exists in the Power Rangers universe. We've never addressed it, have we? I don't know. I know Kwanzaa exists. They've addressed Kwanzaa. And Hanukkah.
Bridge mentioned it, didn't he?
What?
Kwanzaa.
Why would Bridge mention Kwanzaa?
Because it seems like the kind of thing that would come out of his mouth.
This is fair. No.
The info dumps.
This was for Season to Remember.
Oh, well then Zach.
No. This was Zio. This was Tanya. Who Made You Holiday Monder? This was the one with the Who Made You Holiday Monder. You haven't seen those gifts? No? Hello? Who made you Holiday Monder?
Probably the principal.
There was a whole thing with what was it? The bias beam to make them all intolerant of one another's religions. It's
And
one
which
of those
them was
episodes
Jewish?
that is simultaneously one of the best and worst episodes.
And which of them was Jewish?
They had a friend named Raymond.
I couldn't make any of them Jewish. You had one of them celebrating Kwanzaa, but none of them are Jewish.
Well, let's see. We had. Oh yeah, we also had the great thing. Some countries don't even celebrate holidays this time of year, like Korea. Adam marches away.
What do they do now?
Fair enough. And then
Asia got really into Christmas, but they do it differently to us.
and then Kat was
For
all
example,
about
over
how
there, they're really big into the idea of cake at Christmas.
yeah, and then Kat was all about how in Australia Christmas is in the summer, so I made shrimp on the barbie. And then Rocky since he has Mexican heritage, he made tamales. Billy wasn't around because they said he was supposedly going to see his family, but really was just filmed after the actor had already left.
That's what you get for being a bag to David Yost.
Yes. Well, it was right around the time he'd left the show, and
And rightfully so.
but one of the things that was just terrible during the course of that episode was, they're all supposed to be intolerant of each other's holidays at one point. And, and so at one point, Tommy actually says to their Jewish friend, "Why don't you go cut me down a Christmas tree?" And then later, after they're all broken free of the spell, and everything's been stolen
Poor
by the
Raymond
machine.
shows up with the Christmas tree.
Yeah, you see him walking in with the, "Hey, Tommy, look what I got for you." I'm like, oh, why?
Well, because clearly Raymond wasn't hit by the beam.
No, he had been before. And then they were all making it up to one another. But still, it was like,
Oh,
yes, Frankie is very cute.
sleepy one over here.
He was sleepy one, and then you woke him up.
Displaced the
Just a little bit. Or menorah.
menorah. Sleepy kitty.
Hey, we got one. We went down to our public library to learn about it. That was part of them.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, Kwanzaa is educational focused, as far as I recall.
Yes.
Then again, my entire education about Kwanzaa came from that episode of Futurama,
Yeah, that makes sense.
where Hermes sings a song about it.
Yeah, I don't remember that episode very well, but I do remember it existed.
I mean, I
And
grew up
I remember
here
that Kwanzaa bot was a thing.
in New York, so...
Well, Kwanzaa's an African American holiday.
No, I know, I was saying, I grew up in New York, so I learned all about Hanukkah as a kid.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, my mom used to.
I'm in upstate New York, not the city, so,
Yeah.
we're very whitewashed up here.
Well, back when I was a
Not
little
much
kid, my mom used to come into the class to teach.
Teach Hanukkah to your
teach.
classmates?
Yeah, teach everybody about Hanukkah. So we would play dreidel for peanuts, and she would read Herschel and the Hanukkah Goblins.
That
That's a fun
seems
story.
like the sort of thing that would never happen today. One, because right-leaning parents might flip it.
Hmm.
And two, because peanut allergies.
Fair. Okay, yeah, the peanuts.
They don't.
I don't know.
They don't bring peanuts into schools anymore. Everybody has gotten really paranoid about schools and
I
peanuts.
don't know. Do they still? Do they come
It's
to
the same reason you
now
can't get peanuts on the
Well, yeah, I
airline
know the
anymore.
whole thing about peanuts. You can still get peanuts on the airline.
Only on Delta.
Okay. Well, that's where we've just. That's where
We
we
just
usually
recently
fly.
flew Southwest, so
Okay.
they give you the little bag of pretzels.
I also like pretzels.
I'm cool with the pretzels. Most of
Yeah.
them are giving you the little bags of the mini pretzels now.
But
Little
saying
square mini pretzels.
but still, some of them still do peanuts. But,
Yeah, Delta. And
Okay.
only on some flights.
okay.
Because if Delta doesn't have peanuts, they'll announce it over the comms at the front. It's like,
Interesting.
they say, we do apologize for the lack of peanuts on this flight. However, this is a peanut-free flight. Because you can book a peanut-free flight with Delta if you're allergic to peanuts.
Huh. Interesting.
Everybody else, their peanuts, they just did away with peanuts.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I wonder if they still do like that whole.
But Delta's expensive. It's not, as we've learned now that we've flown Southwest, it's not necessarily worth
Yeah.
it to pay up for peanuts.
But yeah, I wonder if
Well, maybe next time we should pay up
classrooms
to
for
sit
little
next to each
kids
other.
still do like sort of that learning about other holidays in other cultures kind of thing. That I know-
Probably. Okay, first of all, we live in New York,
Yeah.
so that is actually a regional thing.
Okay.
I mean, not only in New York,
Yeah.
but it tends to be a coastal thing.
Yeah, because it was
The-
also
the-
something that
the-
Power Rangers did all the time. Back
The
in day.
Midwest,
Yeah.
as far as I know, there's differences, and not necessarily just the Midwest, because
Yeah.
I'm sure that in more metropolitan areas down there, that thing sort of probably does happen.
Yeah.
The likelihood is, the more unlikely you are to have kids celebrating that holiday in your school,
Yeah.
the more unlikely you are to even learn about it.
Fair.
We learned about this sort of things in school because we lived in heavily diverse areas where other kids in our own classroom were celebrating.
Yeah.
So the teachers would, be all like, this kid knows this, and this kid does that, and these kids do this.
Yeah.
Whereas if there are no kids who do that in the classroom, once again, the parents tend to flip it and consider it to be some sort of religious indoctrination,
Which is just so ridiculous.
as opposed to cultural sharing.
Yeah, because having a day to learn about about one other holiday is totally indoctrination during the month you're celebrating Christmas.
That's getting really, really, really political. And
Yeah,
if
we
you
don't
want to
need
hear
to.
more about that, you can hit me up on Tumblr.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am a bitter, jaded individual when it comes to that kind of. But we're gonna move on to lighter and
Yes.
softer
I mean, if you
things.
guys ever want us to talk about, like, more serious topics, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Maybe we might make some time for it. I don't know. Right now, it
We'd
seems like...
probably put it in a video of its own, or
Yeah, it would be
something,
like a separate thing. Like, we
you
wouldn't
know,
do it in live
Jake
reactions.
and Marisa talk politics video because we don't want to
Yeah,
bring down the mood on Power Rangers.
Yeah, Power Ranger videos are for Power
Power
Rangers. If you guys want us to talk more about, like, social issues or things like that, like, we're
we
up
can
for
do
the
that,
discussion. But, you know, we think there's a bit more of a time and a place for it, and a
And this
Power
is not
Rangers
that.
video is generally not the right...
So
the
that
right
being
place.
said, the holidays are fun, and I unfortunately only know about Kwanzaa from
Futurama.
Futurama. Thank you.
Yes, with Kwanzaa Bot. Good old Kwanzaa Bot.
Hi, Stutter.
He's a
Thanks
mensch.
for coming back.
Good old Kwanzaa Bot. He's a mensch.
Yes.
But yes, so this
But
was...
so you learned about it from Power Rangers, and I learned about it from Futurama. And,
Yeah. Well, you know, I learned about it because it was... I forget when I
it
first
was
heard
apparently
about it.
actually invented in like the 1970s and the 1980s. It's one of the newer holidays.
It is one of the newer... It was... I think it was either 70s or late 60s.
But yeah, it's very educationally focused. So the
Yeah.
whole we went to the library to learn about it seems apropos.
I mean, it's not one that's really
Stay in
very,
school.
very commonly represented in a lot of places.
We're
Although,
big nerds.
yeah,
We're all for school. Yay, school.
yeah.
But then again, you're a teacher now, so
I am a
definitely
teacher now.
yay, school. You're really, really a stay in school.
Which
nerd
means that now I get to learn about how all these other cultures
because he teaches
say
at a
the
private
words Merry
school
Christmas.
with students from all over the world. Some of whom, actually speak English as a second language.
Yes.
No, quite a few. of
And
them.
yes, to all my Serbian students, Krista Sarodi.
Ah, that's what you learned today? This week?
No, that's just something they love saying to me. Doesn't even matter if it's Christmas time. They just love saying, "Hey, Mr. Brody, Krista Sarodi." They don't even know why they love saying it so much. They just love
Do you
saying
think
it to
they're
me.
trolling you because they know you're Jewish?
I didn't tell them that until after it was already a thing.
Oh, okay.
I think part of it, though, why it may have caught on is just... Well, one of it was that they just had said it in class, and we were discussing, like, different types of music, so I thought Krista Sarodi was the name of a pop singer in, like, Serbia or something. I don't know.
But apparently...
But apparently it literally translates into Christ
Christmas.
is born.
Oh, okay.
So it's just, "Hey, Mr. Brody, Krista Sarodi." So yes, to all my Serbian students, Krista Sarodi.
Do you learn any other ways of saying...
No, that's the big one that I keep hearing. But I mean, I know Feliz Navidad, but that's not from school.
Año y felicidad.
Yes, with the Spanishness.
Feliz Navidad.
Uh,
Think about...
Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, so I know Fröhliche Weihnachten.
What?
Fröhliche Weihnachten.
Weihnachten?
Fröhliche Weihnachten.
Weihnachten.
Weihnachten, yes.
That's some sort of a night.
I think it's like wine night or something like that. I don't know.
Christmas is called Wine Night?
It's like joyous night of wine. I forget exactly.
Okay.
I forget what Weihnachten actually translates into. I mean, it looks like wine Nachten. And Nacht is night.
Yeah, so I was like, what?
Fröhliche Weihnachten.
Feliz
Christus
Navidad?
Alright.
And Prospero Año actually doesn't mean Happy New Year. It means
No.
prosperous New Year.
That makes sense.
So.
So,
And Felicidad.
we learned a lot of things today. Like how that particular Santa in Amber Beach is the real Santa, apparently.
And how this marker is dead.
And how Santa doesn't make lists anymore. He has fully
A computer.
digitized.
Jake,
He's digitized.
C3 is dead.
Long live the C3. But yeah, I feel like that was almost a statement of our current culture. It's like, yeah, everything's digitized now. You lose your computer, you just don't know what to do anymore.
Well, I can attest to that. I mean...
And I love that news guy. That news guy... How does
Santa's
he know
computer
this
is
stuff?
stolen, so no one's getting any
It
presents.
happened earlier that day. It was resolved later that day.
And how did everybody suddenly know that Santa has a computer? Also, why did he bring it with him away from the North Pole?
Also, was it... I mean, they did this all over the course of an afternoon. And it was also daytime in New Zealand, I believe. I could be wrong. I think it was daytime in New Zealand. The same time it was daytime.
Okay, but if I recall correctly from when I had a friend who lived in New Zealand,
Yeah.
she doesn't live in New Zealand
Yeah.
anymore, she's back in Philadelphia, but I had a friend who lived in New Zealand, and if I recall correctly,
Well, I guess they do have
New
longer
Zealand
days
is
down there.
8 hours behind,
Okay.
and tomorrow.
So you mean 16 hours ahead?
Yes.
So yeah, why was he leaving that night when they were already like into Christmas?
I mean,
on-
depending on, I don't think they do daylight
I was
savings
given
there.
I was given the impression that it was Christmas Eve.
If it's
that they
Christmas
were dealing
Eve
with all this.
at our place
Then it's Christmas Day over there.
already,
So he got over
so
there.
he actually
Why
apparently
is wait, and then
Santa showed up in New Zealand.
the next Christmas night. the
Santa
next
should
day.
have been delivering stuff to New Zealand
He needs
already.
to start in New Zealand and work his way around to the rest.
That's what I'm saying. He
Because New
should
Zealand's
have
right at the
already.
international date line.
He should have been in New Zealand already when he was kidnapping poor Sandra. What was he doing at the beach?
I don't know. This timeline is
when
very
he should
confusing.
have been. No, he should have been
Also,
starting
it
in New
is
Zealand.
really easy to get to New Zealand, apparently.
But he should have been in New Zealand around the time that his computer was stolen. What was he doing in California with kids sitting on his lap?
I don't know.
When it's time for him to be in the air already.
Was it Christmas Eve? Was it the day before? Nobody knows. Also, don't forget, Riley's just visiting for the summer. This is like this summer has stretched now into Halloween and Christmas.
Well, maybe Riley's not just visiting for the summer anymore.
Well, here's the thing, though. You remember the episode, No Matter How You Slice It, when there was the whole thing about bonds of friendship, and it was his birthday? Mm-hmm. And he had the message from his parents? Wait to see you at the end of the summer. This was...
He really needs to call them back up and be all like, yo, guys, I'm a Power Ranger now. I can't come home at the end of the summer. I mean, what are they going to do?
Now, the only way that...
If they haven't defeated Sledge by then.
I don't know. And beyond that also, the episode right after that one, if I recall correctly, was the episode with Albert, which had a pair of resurrected monsters. And the rope lights of resurrection were introduced in the Halloween episode. So,
No, the rope lights of resurrection are the same damn rope lights they used to charge the Energem off of Fury.
no, that's a different thing. They were probably the same rope lights, but they weren't being the rope lights of resurrection at that time.
They use the same scaffolding and everything.
No, really. It's a different... one was built on the ship, the other was down in that lab.
But it's the same prop!
Probably. I don't know, the other one had a chair. There was no chair in the rope lights of resurrection. Just because they're both involving rope lights doesn't mean it's the same thing.
On little square scaffold.
Just because everything...
in
Look,
a circle.
my laptop has some microchips in there, so does the TV. Are they the same thing? More or less. But that's not the point.
It's a smart TV, so definitely more or less.
More or less. But you can have two different things
not
with
like
the same
your
components.
Parts
I'm just
on
saying.
camera.
Regardless, the rope lights of resurrection were introduced in the Halloween episode.
Okay.
Which means that the latest point in which we could have had the Halloween episode in the chronology of the show
It was just before the Christmas episode.
would have been, just before the first New Zealand episode. Which means the episode right after Riley's birthday would be the latest that we could push it.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, we have
What?
a problem.
What? What's your problem?
If it's summer
Yes.
here,
Yes.
it's winter there.
Yes. Right.
So, what the
Elaborate.
did that look like winter to you?
It didn't look like winter for either of them. What, this episode?
No, when they were in New Zealand,
Yes.
it was ostensibly still summer up here.
Well, that's my point,
Which
though.
means it should have
Here's
been
the-
winter down there.
Well, still, here's my point, though, is that they went down to New Zealand after Halloween. The episode where he last talked to his family said, "I can't wait to see you at the end of the summer." So we know that Halloween happened in between. At the latest, Halloween happened in between his birthday and them going to New Zealand. This is at the latest. It could have
then
happened
New
before that.
Zealand is having an incredibly temperate fall and
Well, it would be spring
spring
if it's fall here. Yeah.
is having an incredibly temperate. But
But it's the point here, though, is that
and
So if we try and make that episode with Riley's birthday actually take place during the summer,
Oliver, I can't.
then that would have to move the Halloween episode to right after that episode.
Can't handle it.
Which means
I don't know what's going on.
that, and note, at the end of that episode was when Fury said that he had found the Energem.
What the heck?
So they would have spent, let's see,
Oliver, I don't
September
know what's going on.
and October. All of September and October, basically.
None of this makes any sense.
In New Zealand, searching for the Energem before the Rangers saw the photo from Albert Smith. So, Sledge and his people were in New Zealand for like 2 months
And I'm not really sure
before
why
anyone
Chase's
picked up on
family
this.
misses him so much. Oh, he was on the wrong island, right?
Yes. He didn't go to see them during that visit.
He was there for 2 whole months and he never got away.
No, he wasn't there for 2 months. Sledge was there for 2 months before they went there.
Oh.
That's how that timeline has to work. Sledge was there for 2 months. So really, during those 2 months, the Rangers weren't doing anything, and Riley was still probably not going back to his family. This timeline is very messy. It's very, very messy. I'm curious to see if this Christmas episode fits into continuity right before or right after the finale. Because I feel it's one or the other. It's probably designed to go right after the finale. I look forward to seeing the finale. It should be good times. You looking forward to it? They're going to go check out Sledge's ship was their plan.
I'm just not sure why they aired it in this order then.
Yeah, no, nothing makes sense. Well, I don't know why they aired the Halloween
Unless it
episode in the order
actually
they
takes
did.
place chronologically when it does. I mean,
They apparently like to air the holiday episodes right at the beginning of the month for that
Wikipedia
holiday, I
doesn't
guess.
even give them numbers.
What? The
holiday episodes.
The holiday specials? Well, usually, they don't really have a place in continuity.
Well, I mean, like, we've been calling... We would have called this episode 20, the way we've been numbering it.
This is true. Well, actually, this would be 21 now, considering there was also the Halloween episode.
No. It's episode 20 only if you include the Halloween episode.
Yes.
It'd be episode 19 otherwise.
Right.
So not 21. 19.
What? Why would this... Wait. So you're saying... Wait,
This
no.
is the 20th live reaction we've done.
No.
Yes.
No.
No, the last one was the 20th live reaction.
There we go.
Sorry. The last one was the 20th live reaction we've
Yes.
done, but Wikipedia says it's episode 19.
Yes. Our 20th live reaction was the 19th episode, yes.
Yes.
Because they
But
generally
that's
don't...
not how you've been labeling them on YouTube.
I've been labeling them according to which number live reaction they are.
Yes.
But at the same time, though, this is the first time the Halloween episode actually had a place in continuity and relevance to the plot.
But it doesn't have a place in continuity according to the numerical scheme.
Yeah, they should change that. I'm gonna go with I'm more right. Because the rope lights of resurrection are actually plot relevant. Therefore that episode actually does have a place within the main continuity.
Alifer, stop it.
It should go. It should probably go either right after Rise of a Ranger, or right after, no matter which way you slice it. Probably right after Rise of a Ranger would make most sense, apart from that summer reference in no matter which way you slice it. That summer reference is the only thing that messes up the continuity, really. I really don't know why they chose to say that. Especially considering, no matter which way you slice it, ended with, I found the purple energem. So that would lead right into it naturally.
Yeah.
Except for the summer reference, and that would mean that summer has to be after Halloween somehow. Which, none of that makes sense. Especially considering we get new episodes pretty much every time except the summer. The summer is when we're not getting new episodes. We really need to clear up that weird little Riley situation at some point. I don't know what the situation with that is. Actually, hopefully, considering the way the show has been handling itself, we'll probably have something with his family wanting him to come home next season. I mean, we kept referencing Chase going home to visit his family. Like, that got referenced, like, 3 times before we actually had this episode. So to build up that investment. That's nice continuity. Like, it's sometimes they're a little shaky on, everything working out smoothly, but, like, in terms of referencing events between episodes, they've been pretty good about that this season. So how you doing?
I'm good.
You good?
I got Addy fur.
He's very fluffy.
His feet are on me.
Alright, so, I guess this will be it for this one.
Yeah. I'm probably running out of space on the tapes anyway.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed our holiday live reaction spectacular,
Yay!
which was recorded not during any particular holiday.
It's Hanukkah tomorrow.
It is Hanukkah tomorrow
At
night.
sundown.
Yep. So we're about 24 hours away from Hanukkah. So this will be released during Hanukkah. So once again, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas to be had, Christmas Rodi, all that good
Feliz
stuff.
Navidad.
Yes. And Happy Kwanzaa, and Joyous Festivus, and a solemn Ramadan.
¿Cómo se dices
And then have a terrific Tet.
Happy Hanukkah in Hebrew?
I don't remember.
Like, I know how to say Good Sabbath, but...
Alright, I'll have to learn that at some point. Because that's something that doesn't really come up.
You should know that.
I should, but I don't.
We'll find out.
Okay.
And let you know later.
Alright,
So,
until next time, farewell, Ranger fans, and let the power protect you. Marisa is nice.
Jake is naughty.
What?